Discoveries from the Roman Empire. Number 10. Ancient Roman Barracks. While constructing a new subway line in Rome, construction workers unearthed a military complex deep below the city in May 2016. This barracks combined 39 rooms, but it also contained a collective grave with numerous skeletons. What a remarkable discovery for some construction workers. The mass tomb contained 13 skeletons, believed to be the bodies of Praetorian guards. They were some of the finest Roman legions of their day and acted as bodyguards for Roman generals. Praetorian guards served for notable figures like Mark Antony and Julius Caesar. The skeletons also contained bronze bracelets. The dig revealed beautiful mosaics like you see in this photo. The ancient Roman barracks dig site was located next to Villa Clementana and not too far from the infamous Colosseum. This recent discovery proves that it's possible that we don't know everything about this vast, powerful empire. Number 9. Gladiator Cemetery. Gladiators were made into celebrities for slaughtering each other in order to entertain bloodthirsty crowds. The savage spectacles were like almost ancient football games, taking the stage and preparing for intense battle. This discovery in 2010 proves that gladiatorial fights were widespread across the Roman Empire and even stretched as far as Great Britain. 2,000-year-old remains of about 80 men were discovered with horrific injuries, proving that they died in the name of entertainment. This discovery shocked experts who originally believed that they were part of some type of mass killing. But with modern forensic technology, we can finally bring a story of what happened when they lost their lives in the moment of their glory. While many were decapitated, others were found with tiger bites. The presence of the bite marks is the strongest piece of evidence to suggest that these were in fact gladiators and not victims of a massacre. Number 8. Together Forever. This couple was found buried next to each other, holding hands in a final display of affection. The pair were believed to have been buried 1,500 years ago, during the fall of the Roman Empire. It appears as though the woman's skeleton on the right is gazing over to her partner on the left side. Archaeologists describe the scene as touching and rare. This discovery was also made at a construction site in 2011. This was found near the northern Italian city of Modena. The two skeletons were believed to have been buried facing each other until the man's neck rolled over after death. Historians think that the couple was rich due to the type of tomb they were buried in, and believe it was possible that they lived on a farm. Truly romantic. Number 7. Female gladiators. We've already seen that gladiators were widespread across the Roman Empire, but was it only men who fought these battles? Or did women participate in the bloodshed as well? Archaeologists in 2010 discovered the remains of a massive, muscular, Amazonian-type woman who could have possibly been used as a gladiator in the occupied part of Britain. She was buried in an elaborate wooden coffin nearby the town of Kenchester, which leads them to believe that she was indeed a gladiator. When they further examined her skeleton, they determined from the muscle attachments that she would have been quite intimidating. This photo here displays a reenactment in London. Imagine being in the arena with a legendary female gladiator, more muscular than yourself. This statue here was found 2 years later and depicts a topless female gladiator in a victorious pose. This discovery has helped historians learn more about the Roman occupation in Britain and about the gladiators who fought here. Number 6. Roman Massacre coins. 8 rare gold coins were discovered in Germany in 2016 and come from ancient Roman origins. The vast empire expanded into western and southern parts of modern-day Germany at its peak. These were found at the battle site of Teutoburg, just north of the city of Münster. These are extremely rare coins and imprinted with the images of Emperor Augustus and have images of the imperial princes Lucius and Caesar on the back. The battle that took place here was devastating to the Roman Empire. German tribes absolutely decimated 3 Roman legions, keeping them from invading their lands. The tribes began setting traps in the forest, and the fatigued Romans were swarmed, which led to a mass slaughter. An estimated 15,000 to 20,000 Romans lost their lives here, and these coins remain to this day as a reminder of the chaos. Number 5. Cyprus Mosaics. Romans were masters of creating beautiful, massive mosaics using different colored stones, and these weren't only found in Italy. Roman artists also worked about 1,200 miles away on the Mediterranean island of Cyprus. Here in this photo, you see the mosaic floor that measures 13 feet wide by 36 feet long, and it was discovered just 19 miles from Cyprus's current capital city. This dates back to the 4th century AD. Expert archaeologists believe that it was once the floor of a wealthy Roman nobleman who lived in Cyprus during Roman rule. This photo depicts charioteers during a race being pulled by a total of 4 horses, with the names of the horses inscribed. It's still in quite remarkable condition, It's rare to find mosaics that are so well preserved from the Roman times. The color and detail is simply amazing. Another part of the mosaic depicts a man on horseback, with 2 others holding water in a whip. Chariot races were a very exciting part of Roman culture. Number 4. Gallo-Roman Necropolis. It's amazing to think that all across Europe, someone could discover something new about one civilization, even though sometimes it can get a little bit eerie. Archaeologists were able to discover hundreds of graves, this time in western France, near a town called Saintes. Several bodies were buried with iron shackles around their necks, like we see in this photo. These were believed to be Roman slaves. The burial site is located about 250 meters west of the Saintes Amphitheater. This necropolis, like many in the Roman Empire, were constructed outside the city as a burial site. Unfortunately, not many artifacts were uncovered, only coins that were left over on the deceased's eyes. This was a Roman tradition, so the person's spirit could pay the ferryman to transport them across the river that separated the world of the living from the world of the dead. Number 3. Catscans of Pompeii. After the volcanic eruption of Mount Vesuvius that devastated the large city of Pompeii in 79 AD, many were left as human statues, plastered in volcanic ash, similar to how we will look after a supervolcano explosion. Scientists decided to take a few human statues and catscan them in order to see what lies beneath the coat of ash. 86 ancient victims of this horrific incident are given a face after 1900 years. The images have finally been released, so let's take a look at some of our ancient Roman ancestors. This first one appears to be a 4-year-old child who was found alongside of his parents after the eruption and shows the result of the 3D scan. Other CT scans bring the skull more to life by giving it a muscular pink cover. Even before the invention of braces, he appears to have perfect teeth. Many are frozen in time, with their last pose being the one that will last with them forever. Even dogs were found frozen in time. This site attracts many tourists and is classified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 2. The mysterious Dodecahedron. These bizarre dodecahedrons are found all over the former territories of the Roman Empire, but no one can really figure out what exactly it is. Its strange design even makes some people wonder if it has extraterrestrial origins. About 100 of these have been discovered in places like the UK, Hungary, Germany, and France. They tend to be made of bronze, but the true mystery is what it's used for. New theories seem to pop up all the time, with explanations ranging from candle holders, dice, glove makers, and even astronomical measuring systems. With such a bizarre range of possible uses, people have tried to prove their theories, and one person even showed how it could be used to make gloves. Which theory do you believe is correct? Number 1. Gladiators Helmet. Found in the ruins of Pompeii, this perfectly preserved gladiator's helmet was uncovered by archaeologists in 2009. This was known to be the helmet of the armored gladiator known as the Murmillo. This type of gladiator fought with a deadly short-thrusting sword known as a gladius. This is where the word gladiator comes from. He protected himself with this style of helmet, as well as segmented armor on his dominant arm. He represented the warriors found in the territory of Gaul, or modern-day France. Here in this photo, you can see an artist's portrayal of a victorious Murmillo gladiator. This style of gladiator worked well for big men with large muscular arms, with strong shoulders to carry the weight of the armor and shield. Depending on his endurance, this gladiator had a good chance of winning because of his equipment.